Welcome to Waferz Fantasy League 2024. It's your host Jon Doe, aka Shouted Cuz Bruh, and we here to recap week number 7. You know what I'm saying? See how y'all did. And as always, man, comment, like, subscribe. Share to some friends. We're gonna keep this going for the smoking community and the fantasy football enthusiasts alike. And we gonna always start with my team. You know what I'm saying? How I've been progressing. I'm in league number 11. I'm Shouted Cuz Bruh. Man, I took the L in week number 7. The boy Crispy put it on me. 108 to 121. Little light 13 points. You know what I'm saying? I just had some people not come to play, man. Reed, Flowers, Slayton, Wilson also, they all gave me like less than 4. Love and Bijan, they did their thing, but it just wasn't enough. Crispy had Henry, he put up 25. Gibbs, he put up 32. Cousins and Higgins, he had a hell of a week. Shout out to Crispy. Week number 7, tournament average, that was 111. Very, very, very low, 111.84. Scoring was down 13 points from last week. And this week it was a lot of injuries, some bye weeks, lowest tournament average of the year. And it's halfway through the season, so these bye weeks are going to be coming up week by week. It's starting to affect it more scores. Week number 7, league averages. We ain't going to go through them all, but we're going to shout out some of them. League number 15, they're averaging 119 for the week. League number 2, they're averaging 117 for the week. League number 19, they're averaging 117.29 for the week. Really close between the top 3. 14s, 113s, 112s. League number 4, number 27. League number 9, all in 112s. All the way down to league number 13, had 100. Man, a bunch of people are going to be getting booted. Hey, they slackers, so we got to get them. Got to get them up out of there. 3 lowest scoring teams of the week. League number 27, Southwest Atlanta, with 48.77. What happened over here, bruh? Started Swift on bye. Debo and ATN, who were both out. Should have made some moves. Maybe replace candidate. Here, dog. 48.77. Terrible. Who do we have next? League number 10, Willy Wonka with 44.7. Started 3 players on bye. Another possible replacement team. League number 24. With the lowest score of the week. Give me the Mooney. I like that name though. This team had a very unlucky week. Started Johnston when he was doubtful. That was a Monday night game, so it was just a little too late. And I hate when that shit happens, bro. They've been doing that a lot this year too, like holding out and not telling folks the information. Need to be investigated. His team had Dale 0, Hopkins with 0.8, Chandler with 0.4, Williams with 0.6, Dalton with 4.5. It was just a complete shit show over there. Kareem Hunt put up more than half for the total with 22. Damn, Kareem Hunt with 22 on them boys? Not bad. A lot of people was doubting that, man. I was, but he came to eat. There we have it. 3 lowest scores for the week. Now we're going to get into the 3 largest blowouts of week number 7. League number 16, Trickster over Johnny J with 147.33 to 65.93. 81 point differential, man. Trickster had Josh Allen go for 33, St. Brown 25, Williams with 26, and Rookie Thompson with 22, leading this team to a smackdown on Johnny JC, who forgot to sit CD, had Ayuk get hurt. Aside from Purdy's 25 and Jacobs 20, the rest of his team just straight out bums. Tough one for you this week, brother. Get back. Is a motherfucker. And we got league number 25, Purple People Eaters. Purple People Eater 69. Hey man, try to say that 3 times fast. Purple People Eater 69 put up a 171 against B Iron 82. That's an 89 point difference, man. Purple People Eater 69 snapped and beat B Iron by a cool 89. Lamar led the way with 53, Gibbs with 32, Aaron Jones with 20, Barkley with 26. If Godwin hadn't got hurt, man, and that was a cold one, that ankle. B Iron put up 82. Some people won with this week. CJ Stroud with a disappointing 7.64, Kamara with 8, Kelsey with 5.7. That hurts. Smith with 0.8. Hunt was the best player, followed by Chase this week. League number 27, Average Joe's Gymnasium put up 147 over Southwest Atlanta's 48. We already talked about Southwest Atlanta. What's up, bro? Come on, get on your shit, man. You representing for the home team now. His opponent danced all over his corpse, basically. Shit, man. Huge week from Gibbs, 32. Barkley, 26. Jones, 20. and some other solid contributions. 3 closest matchups. League number 7, Ty 757, 82 points over Miller time, 81.87. It's 0.83. So close. Ty 757. He was able to win despite starting Debo. Jaden Daniels got hurt early. Hunt had 22, 15 from Kittle and McLaurin. He helped get him the W. Miller time had disappointing game from Allen, Hill, Laporta, and Worthy. Brian Thomas had 22, and Mahomes had 18, 10 from Palmer. It just wasn't enough, man. Don't you hate that shit, man? 0.83. Next up, we got league number 5. B Mill 69, 137.9 to Wake and Bakes 137.23. So 0.67 difference. Going into Monday night, I'm sure B Mills thought it was gonna be easy W. But Lamar put up that 53. And it would have been more. It was some couple plays that I think they even took him out early. Wake and Bake, he also had London 18, Pickens 22, 19 from Bowers to get him very, very close, but 0 from Sutton. And that's what killed him. B Mills got 26 from Mixon and Hall, 28 from Hurts, and Hopkins had that 0.8, which was really literally the difference. Shit, he could have got a 0 and he'd have lost. Man, like every point from fucking Lamar is basically what it boiled down to, man, on this one. And I know that was a nail biter. So league number 17, Saquon. These nuts, 141.07 to Geronimo 7's 140.5. That's 0.57. All right, it's not the closest matchup that we've seen, but the closest one of the week. Geronimo 7 lost this week because Sutton is a bum. He put up 0. All he needed was just 1 catch for a yard, man, and that would have been the difference. His team had some great performances on their way. Russ with 36, Hall with 26, Henry with 25. Godwin's injury fucked him. The Victor Saquon, he had Love go for 30, Barkley 26, Thomas with 22, and Williams with 26. Just punch. Waddle had a disappointing performance. It just wasn't enough for this week, man. So, man, shout out to Saquon these nuts. That nail biter right there, man, with the closest matchup of the week. 3 of the worst beats of the week. Teams that just had an amazing week, but just ran into some teams that had a better week. League number 17, Saquon these nuts with against Geronimo. We just talked about that. League number 19, X-Lord 98, 144.53. Dennis J 1979 with 141.37. That's a 3.16 differential. Dennis J had a great week. Love 30. 26 from Hall, 23 from Walker, 17 from Dowds. Man, he made a hell of a catch too. That was crazy. Williams and Pittman let him down. X-Lord. So X-Lord got 25 plus from Purdy, Henry, and Williams. So that's what ended up leading him to the victory, man. Them boys balled out, showed out. League number 24, Hubba Bubba Smell-a-Scope with a 162.43 against Ray Finkel's fanboys with no laces out, man. 147.23. 15.2 differential. Ray Finkel's fanboys had enough points to be the highest scorer in more than a couple of leagues this week. But unfortunately, him not sitting Debo for Njoku could have been the difference. He had 25 from Purdy, 20 from Kyren, 22 from Thomas, and he had Goff on the bench with, man, that's always a throw up for me, man. When you got Goff on your team and you don't know which week to play him, right? He got a couple more points than Purdy, and Njoku had 23. Had he made the right moves, he would have been able to win this match, but his opponent, Hubba Bubba, had Lamar 52. That's hard to compete with. Bijan with a 23 and 20 from Metcalf and Andrews. There you have it. Just worst beat, man. Just a hard loss. Better luck next week, all right? Ray Finke. 3 luckiest winners of week number 7. League 7, Ty 757, 82 against Miller's 81.87. That's a 0.83 differential, right? Lucky ass. We already covered this match, so we ain't gonna get into it too crazy. We already covered this matchup. It's crazy math because it wasn't much mismanagement. It was just super unlucky all around. League number 11, Sativa Day Night, 82.33 against B's Barbarians, 81.17, 1.16 differential. My boy B shit the bed this week. What happened, B? Jacobs and Burrow, they did this thing. The rest of the team was full of 9.6 or less per person, with 2.3 from Tyreek, 0 from Juju, 0.8 from Smith, Just crazy how many bad performances it was. His lack of performance was capitalized on by Sativa Day Knight, who had Bigsby with 24, London with 18, McBride with 10, and then the rest of the team underwhelmed, but he still ended up with the W. League number 24, Patrick 1291 with a 76.63 against Give Me My Mooney. Give me my Mooney. Just give me my Mooney. Put up 43.3. Give me my Mooney was the lowest score of the weekend. We already discussed his trash performance. Patrick had Henry go for 25. No one else on his team top 10, but still got the W. Goes to show, if you set your lineup, you never know what could happen, all right? 76 could get you that W sometimes if you're playing a bum. 3 highest scores. Let's get into it. League 25, Purple People Eater 69 with a 171.13. Purple People Eater snap, man. We talked about him, but we're gonna shout him out anyway. Lamar with 53, Barkley 26, Gibbs 32, Jones with 20. Yeah, the 52 from Lamar was crazy. That's what allowed the 171 to happen. With 9 from Mason and 3.4 from Kirk and 3.8 from Schultz. League number 17, Boondocks 90 with a 171.93. Very close to the last team. Boondocks is out here living his best magnificent this week. Lamar with 53, Barkley 27, Gibbs 32, Pickens 22. The rest of the team wasn't great this week, but with those big numbers from those studs, a couple of disappointing performances can be overcame. And for highest scorer of the week, league number 23, JD Jones with 186.73. All right, let's go. I'm curious to see what bruh got going on. He had Lamar, of course, Bijan with 23, Jacobs with 20, Higgins with 18, McLaurin 16, Mixon 26, Williams 26. It's just like haymaker, uppercut, doing damage, man. And the craziest part of it all, this dude started Pacheco, who's been hurt, man. How did that even happen? He must have let his son accidentally slip the sub in. I don't know. This might be one of those broke clocks, or you get right 2 times a day, right? You get it right. And even the dog's ass shine 2 times a day or something. They say 2. Sunshine dog's ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, hey, JD Jones, we got a prize coming for you, something super dope. We gonna get in contact with you, you know what I mean? And boom, you already know. Waferz on deck, Waferz coming to you. Highest scoring teams for every league, man. And this is I'm not gonna get into all of them, but we're gonna shout some names out. I like to shout out Hubba Bubba Smelloscope, you know what I'm saying? Hey, 162. They in League 24. Let me see what bruh's got going on, man. Oh yeah, Hubba Bubba. He got Jackson, Robinson, Mark Andrews, who's starting to come alive finally. He was ghost. Your boy got Chubb, and you know that was iffy. And then even on his bench, popped off for him. Man, DK. Yeah, man. Your boy got a nice little solid team. So shout out to you, man. And then I want to shout out another team, man. Drake, M16. This is the champion. This is the current champion right now. And he's still putting up high scores and making these lists. So y'all better watch out, man. Let's see who's on this man's team, because we ain't really talked about it too much. Drake's rolling with Sam Darnold, which is my opinion. Y'all heard what I said about him. But he's been putting up some numbers, so I guess, whatever. He's got Barkley, he's got Jacobs, he's got St. Brown, Wan'Dale Robinson, Kittle, Flowers. I wonder what I would grade this team if it was grading halfway through. Maybe we gotta do that. Either way, man, shout out to Drake, man. Nice high scores he's putting up. Shout out to Dreadheads246. Who's he rolling with? Oh, he's got Captain Kirk Cousins. Then he got Eckler. Then he got Urban's been balling. Judy, Diggs, Bowers, Mixon, Barkley, Pickens. And that's how he come in. And he got Devontae Adams on the bench if he ever comes alive. Shout out to bruh, man. He's got a good team going too. If you're gonna make it out of all these leagues and win, it's gonna have to be more than 122. League number 13, LPL Sports. Shout out to you. Hey, you the highest scorer in that league, but that's very, very low, man, in comparison. Say League 23, which which is 186. Just a reminder, them scores are cool, but it is not going to win you the chip. So just keep that in mind. Make your moves, man, because it's getting down to the wire. Top 20 scoring teams tournament wide for week number 7. Starting out, league number 23. J.D. Jones, 186. Rank number 2, league number 16, Boondocks, and rank number 3. League number 25, Purple People Eaters, put up 171. We talked about how close that was. Top 10, okay. Devo, 12. He made it in the top 10. League number 19 with 160. Top 15, Big Mike, 8876. I'm going to make sure that I'm saying these numbers right because they may mean something to y'all, and I'm sorry if I'm fucking them up. All right. Big Mike, 8876, 156.03. He's in league number 28. These folks are making the top 10s, top 15s, top 20. D Lincoln, again, I think D Lincoln's he's all over the list, man. So y'all better watch out if y'all playing against him. He's in league number 11 with 151. All right, so I want to give a shout out Team P Jitty. That's funny as hell. They took over for a team, I believe, in week 5, going into week 6. And they ended up making some moves on the waiver wire and ended up winning week 6 and ended up being the highest scorer, I believe, in that league that week. So shout out to them. We didn't get that right. Hey, week number 7, they still ended up winning. Shout out to P Jitty. Hey, they still ended up putting up a 117 to 113 over Hail Mary Jane. Let's see. I want to just shout this team out for a second and show them some love. Josh Allen, Cook, Tracy, Thomas, Jefferson, Likely, Devontae Smith, Scary Terry, and Ayuk. Shout out to J Diddy, J Biddy, PJD. So we halfway through the season. Week number 7, right? Week number 14, yeah, that's halfway. Let's see where we at. Let's do some breakdowns. Season to highest totals. I'm talking about all your points for the season. So let's see what they got going on, man. League number 18, Sunnyvale Shithawks, 1,083.56, man. Season record 6-1. We talked about D Lincoln. He makes lists every week. League number 27, 1,073.2. And he's 7-0, man. And we got 2 undefeated teams. I'm gonna shout the other one out. League number 12, Pittsburgh Dealers, 1021.63. And they 6-1. So a lot of these teams are 7-0, 6-1. Let's shout out one of these 5-2 teams. Draftaholics in league number 27, 1,002.83. Let's see. League number 3, Scotty Boy 12. He put up 999. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cleveland. He's 7-0. That's the other undefeated team, man. Scotty Boy, shout out to him, man. Boom. League number 7. Shout out Your Mama's Pimp. A returner. I remember this name from last year, so I just wanted to make sure I shouted that out. 968.7. Fried Cracker. League number 22. 963.13. 6-1. When I like this name, Won't You Be My Neighbor? Yeah, y'all don't know about that. Y'all, it's 80s babies, man. League number 13, Won't You Be My Neighbor? 952.1. And he 5-2. So league number 14 is all the way down at the bottom of this list. Play Me or Trade Me with an 880.87 to be exact, with a 5-2 record. It ain't that big a difference, to be honest. I've seen bigger, 200 points, about 200 points, man, difference in lowest of the highest of the highest of lowest. You know what I'm saying? So shit, man, that's it. Week number 7 recap. I hope y'all having fun. I hope y'all smoking good. And man, shit, like always, it ain't gonna smoke itself, man. Till next week, we out.